Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, and today we are going to see the UGC NET JRF June 2023 solved paper of English 2, that is Shift 2 paper. Let's start. Which of the following explains the difference between conceptual research and empirical research? Dear viewers, actually we have finished two question papers, that is 2005 and 2006 question paper. Today we are going to continue this June 2023 question paper. Option A, the former of the two is related to some abstract idea or theory and the later relies on experience and observation alone. Option B, the former of the two is based on the measurement of quantity or amount and the later is concerned with qualitative phenomena. Option C, the former of the two includes surveys and fact-finding inquiries, and the latter uses information already available to make a critical evaluation of the material. Option D, the former aims at finding a solution for an immediate problem, and the latter is concerned with mainly generalizations and formulation of theory. Now let's see, the right answer is option A. Option A explains the difference between conceptual and empirical research. Of the given statements regarding conceptual research and empirical research, statement given in option A is absolutely correct. Conceptual research is related to some abstract idea or theory, and empirical research relies on experience and observation alone. See, concept means it relies on abstract, empirical means observation experience. Empirical research is defined as any study whose conclusions are exclusively derived from concrete, verifiable evidence. The Greek term empirics, which means experienced, is the root of empirical research. Second question is, which among the following was not recognized as a major dialogue of Plato? Option A, Crito. Option B, Phaedo. Option C, Symposium. Option D, Metaphysics. The right answer is option D. See, the major dialogue of Plato was recognized with Crito, Symposium and Phaedo, except Metaphysics. So the not recognized one is Metaphysics. Let's see the answer in a detailed way. Metaphysics was not recognized as a major dialogue of Plato. Rather, it is derived from a collective title of 14 books by Aristotle that we currently think of as making Aristotle's metaphysics. John Dryden, in his Discourse Concerning Satire, 1693, said that John Donne in his poetry affects the metaphysics. Literary critic and poet Samuel Johnson first coined the terms metaphysical poetry in his book Lives of the Most Eminent English Poets, 1779 to 81. I think we have already seen this Lives of Eminent English Poets, which was written by Samuel Johnson, 1779 to 1781. Crito is a dialogue that was written by the ancient Greek philosopher Plato. It depicts a conversation between Socrates and his wealthy friend Crito. The Phaedo is a dialogue written by Plato which claims to recount the events and conversations that occurred on the day that Plato's teacher Socrates was put to death by state of Athens. The Symposium is a philosophical text by Plato that depicts a friendly context of extemporaneous speeches given by a group of notable men attending a banquet. Hence, the correct answer is option D. The exclusion is metaphysics. Okay, the third question is, which of the following is the first novel of Beryl Bainbridge? Option A, The Bottle Factory Outing. Option B, A Weekend with Claude. Option C, Harriet Said. Option D, Filthy Lucre. The right option is option B, Beryl Bainbridge, which is also known as Dane Beryl Margaret Bainbridge. Who is also known as Dane Beryl Margaret Bainbridge. His lifetime is, the person's lifetime is from 1932 to 2010. Was an English, a postmodern writer, was an English novelist known for her psychologically astute portrayals of lower middle class English life. Her first novel is A Weekend with Claude, 1967. A Weekend with Claude, 1967. That is followed by Another Part of the Wood, 1698, and Harriet Said, 1972. Let's have her works in our tips, right? Weekend was weekend spent in the woods, and the person who spent the weekend with the woods was Harriet Said. So 1967, 1968, here is a printing mistake, 1967, 1968, 1972. So Weekend with Claude, Woods, Another Part of the Wood, and Harriet Said. It's by Beryl Bainbridge. Beryl Bainbridge's notable work are A Quiet Life, 1976, A Weekend with Claude, 1967, According to Queenie, 2001, and An Awfully Big Adventure, 1989, Master Georgie, 1998. So the correct option is B, The Weekend with Claude. Who among the following has written Lear, a play, an adaptation of Shakespeare's King Lear? Option A, Edward Bond. Option B, Arthur Miller. Option B, Stephen Beckhoff. Option D, Virginia Woolf. The right answer is option A. Lear is a 1971 three-act play by the British dramatist Edward Bond. See, Lear is a 1971 three-act play by Edward Bond. It is a it's a rewritten work of William Shakespeare's King Lear. The play was first produced at the Royal Court Theatre in 1971, featuring Harry Andrews in title role. So the correct answer is option A. Let's match the following. Let's match Pratap Sharma, Asif Karimboy, Gurucharan Das, Nissim Ezekiel. Sleepwalkers, Mira, A Touch of Brightness, The Hungry Ones. I think so. Nissim Ezekiel matches Sleepwalkers. So for D, that is 1. And for C, Gurucharan Das, that is Mira. Asif Karimboy, A Touch of Brightness. I think so. And Pratap Sharma is The Hungry Ones. Pratap Sharma, Asif Karimboy, that is A Touch of Brightness. So for B, I think the right option is option B. I think so. Let's see that is correct or not. Yes, that is correct. A Touch of Brightness describes the degradation and corruption in the infamous red light district of Bombay, where a young girl was sold who ultimately died there. So A Touch of Brightness was by Asif Karimboy. Okay. The Hungry Ones was by Pratap Sharma. The Hungry Ones deals with different social issues and problems dominant in contemporary times. The play Mira interprets the popular Indian legend concerning Mira, a saint poet. So Mira was written by Guru Charan Das, and The Sleepwalkers, Nissim Ezekiel. It was written by Nissim Ezekiel. It is a satire on the so-called liberal, modern, intellectual, and educated men and women of progressive India. So, guys, that's it for this video, and we will meet in the next video. And till the time we meet next, happy learning, keep loving literature, grow more in the love of literature. May God help you to clear the JRF, as well as for the candidates, those who didn't pass the NET exam, you can also be able to clear. God will help you. See you.